You never want to leave on a bad note because everything in life happens from moment to moment. You never know what's going to happen in the moments in between. And if something bad happens, you can never go back and fix it. And so that's what this song was inspired by. I mean, I never want to tell people what to do in my songs because I feel like people are free to live their lives the way they want to. I guess from my own experience, I wanted to kind of encourage people to try their best to never leave on a bad note, and not just to encourage other people, but to encourage myself, because I do get into fights with people sometimes and I walk away angry, and you never want to walk away angry because sometimes you can never go back to that place and you can never apologize. So this is a story that I wrote about that. I'm a little bit sick today, but I'm going to just do my best to get through singing the lyrics to you and trying to explain them. He's 3 drinks down and he's driving fast. He's calling her up, but she took a cab. Back to their one-room apartment, back to where it all started. Walking up to the doorway, walking in just to realize she was long gone before he got there. Broken glass in the bathroom. A guy gets into a fight with a girl, and maybe he's a little bit drunk, and she leaves. Either at a party or something. That's kind of the image that I had in my head. And she leaves, and he follows her home. So he gets to the house, and she's gone, and she's broken the mirror. There's glass everywhere. Love is such a fragile dance. Their love was such a fragile dance. Love is kind of an art, and being with somebody is kind of an art. I only know because I kind of done it. I've been with someone once before, and it is a give and take, just like when you're dancing with somebody. I've watched ballroom dancing a couple times. I've watched Dancing with the Stars. It is a give and take. It's a really fragile thing, you know? And at first I had it in the song, I had love as a fragile thing, but then I thought, thing is such a, what does that word even mean? Thing doesn't mean anything. You should replace that word with something that actually encapsulates what you mean. So I think a dance is really what love is. She's wondering if she was right to leave before they got that chance to talk it all over. In a text message he wrote her, love is such a fragile dance. Our love is such a fragile dance. The girl reflecting, thinking, maybe I shouldn't have left. Maybe I should have talked it over with him. And then he texts her. This is them talking to each other. He texts her, our love is such a fragile dance. Trying to get to her. And no one knew that they were on the edge. 'Cause life is short and love is sweet, so live on till you're dead. And no one knew that they were on the edge. 'Cause life is short and love is sweet, so live on till you're dead. I wanted this to be the portion of the song where you let the listener know that something is about to happen. He's 3 drinks down and he's driving fast. She's calling him back, now he's reaching. Car tires are screeching, car horns are screaming. He's wondering if he was right to pick a fight just to argue, but he can't take it back now. The last message he sent out, life is such a fragile dance. His life was such a fragile dance. She got his text message and she's calling him back because she wants to talk to him. She wants to talk it over and resolve everything. And he's a little bit drunk, and as he's reaching for the phone, he sees an oncoming car, and he's like trying to stop the car. In that moment where he sees the oncoming car, he's wondering if it was right to pick a fight just to argue with her. Just like how in the first verse he was wondering if it was right to leave. And he texts her in that moment, right before he knows he's about to hit. Life is such a fragile dance. And no one knew that they were on the edge. 'Cause life is short and love is sweet, so live on till you're dead. And no one knew that they were on the edge. 'Cause life is short and love is sweet, so live on till you're dead. She's 3 drinks down and she's crying. No fight is worth fighting. No fight is worth dying. But all love is worth fighting for. I guess what that means right there is that you have to fight for love. That fight comes in that moment when you get into an argument with someone, and it takes so much in you to turn around and say you're sorry or just swallow your pride and resolve the argument. You don't have to be apart and be angry. In case something does happen, at least you left loving each other and not being in a fight. So love until you're dead. So love until you're dead. So love until you're dead. and no one knew that they were on the edge. 'Cause life is short and love is sweet, so love until you're dead. And no one knew that they were on the edge. 'Cause life is short and love is sweet, so love until you're dead.